yourself very well and unveil yourself. Kennedy, I want unveil, not unveiling. Now, when you cannot introduce yourself until you unveil it, and then whatever you want to take, you won't take it from the unveiled valley. I said, whatever you want to take, you will take it from the unveiled valley. Anytime people see you, they are tempted to connect to your valley. Let me say again. I say, anytime people see you, they are tempted to connect to your value. Your value is what makes meaning to them. Now, wherever there is pain, it is because Satan has already destroyed the value of men. And how does he do it? He makes people visionless and then religious. Now somebody wake up in the morning and say, Lord, I commit everything to your hand. Use me to do whatever you like. That's a senseless prayer. That is very senseless. You cannot tell God to use you to do whatever you like. What is he doing with what? You're going to package yourself and say, Lord, this is what I have capacity to do. This is what I have capacity to do it, and I'm going to do it for you. Lord, I have to do this, and I'm going to do it for you. I have capacity. Nothing hurts me like not showing my capacity. Why I am teaching without notes is just to tell you that I have this type of capacity. That I have a kind of capacity. Why I live in the way I live is because I want God. I want God to see that I have a capacity to live that way. And then to be irreplaceable by capacities. It is capacities that makes us irreplaceable. That is why if you are a woman, if a man come to you for marriage and then go to another girl, then your capacity have not separated you, or he is confused. If a man bring names of 3 girls and tell a pastor to pray on 3 of them, that boy must be a madman. I said that boy must be a madman. Because if the boy knows capacity, he will know the girl that connect to it. And there can't be 2. From emotional intelligence, he will know a girl that connects to his value. Can't be 2 girls. There are people, thank you, Kennedy. There are people that can have one value or the other. It's not every value that should be principal to you. Did you hear what I said? I said it's not every good value that should be principal. There are values that are good, but they are not principal. For instance, Jesus was a healer. He was a miracle worker. He can cast demons. He was also a singer. But principally, Jesus was the Son of God. If Jesus was to have a wife, he will marry as a son of God, not as a miracle worker. There are pastors, instead of trying to establish their ministry on principal value, they want to establish their ministry on value that doesn't count. Beautiful. You are here, you know you are a preacher singer. You are a preacher. You are first of all a preacher. You can sing after your preaching hour is over. You can build your ministry on singing. Because the tool of your assignment is the word of God. I said the word. The tool of your assignment is the word. David was a singer. David was a songwriter. David was a shepherd. But David, he was a soldier also. He killed Goliath. But David was principally king of Israel. These are corporate abilities that make up the real ability. Corporate abilities that help him to be a king. So David couldn't have remained in the bush keeping sheep, no. Because that's not what represents his value. Over time, he unveiled himself to know. The greatest miracle on earth is the capacity a man has to unveil himself. Particularly, unveil early. The moment that you unveil, you start saying yes and no. Yes and no will not be difficult after we have unveiled ourselves. Why will you leave the reason you are alive? Because purpose cannot be hidden after we have known who we are. Let me say again. I say purpose cannot be hidden after we have known who we are. No, God will not hide purpose from you after he has revealed who you are to you. I say God will not unveil, will not, no, he will not hide who you are to you. Now, I have here what I call the delusion and devaluation of selfishness. The delusion, now please hear me. All selfish men are dead. Selfishness disconnects people from future. It is only people who their minds are destroyed by darkness that can be selfish. That is deny future. Whatever you allow to finish in your hand will form a problem with you, to you. I say whatever a man allows to do what? Finish in your hand. Why do you want